Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If you are just seeing me for the first time, my name is Oyinda Malaoni and you're welcome to Exciting Moments with Oyin, where I get to share beautiful things with you. So today we'll be talking about how you can get registered for COVID-19 vaccine and how you can be vaccinated. As much as a lot of people think that COVID-19 is gone, there are still some countries, most especially those who are traveling out of the country, we still require you to show your COVID-19 card where it is required before you can get into their country. So today I'll be telling you how you can get registered and how you can get vaccinated. So when you walk into any health facility, you will ask where you can get registered and get vaccinated. In our own health facility, you'll be directed to the immunization unit. So what you do when you get to the immunization unit, or where you might likely be directed to in any facility you go to, is that you have to do the registration. Then they will authenticate your registration and then you will be vaccinated. So there are two types of registration. We have the manual registration and also the online registration. The manual registration, I've listed some questions that they might be asking you, and also for the online registration, including the authentication, which I also call verification. Then afterwards you get vaccinated. So in the manual registration, which is going to be done on a register, these are the likely questions they might be asking you. We ask you of your name, so you give your surname, your first name and second name, just the way it appears on your passport or your NIN or your driver's license and so on. The official way it's appearing, that's in any of your documents, that is how you put your name down. Then you'll be asked of your age, your sex, either you're male or female, then your home address. Then there's a space for registration number. This is after you must have finished the online registration. Then the date of registration and also the date of next appointment, we have to be there. Okay, then there is space for the batch number of the vaccine you are taking, and the expiry date also, it is included there. So after doing the manual registration, a card will be given to you like this. And in that card, the basic informations will also be asked of you. And the part one of the basic information is your card number, which I said that it will be written after you must have finished the online registration. Then your name, your age, sex, then the states in which you are doing the registration, the local government area, the ward, the settlement, health facility where you are taking the vaccine, and then the health, the name of the vaccinator, that is the person who is going to vaccinate you. Then the phone number of the LGA DS number. Okay, the spaces are there and it will be filled by the person who is taking you through the registration. Then most importantly, there will be a code on the paper like this. If there is no code on your card, I will be giving to you a barcode. I mean, if it is not there, please don't accept it, because this is what will be scanned in order for you to get registered online. Then the part two of the basic information that is required is the type inside is the type of vaccine, of COVID-19 vaccine that you'll be collecting. And there are three types here. We have the AstraZeneca, we have Johnson Johnson, we have Pfizer. Okay, another one is Moderna. Okay, so then the batch number, the spaces for the batch number, expiry date, date given, next appointment, everything is put in there. Then afterwards, there's space for the first dose, the second dose, and also booster. Okay, for AstraZeneca, Pfizer and Moderna, you are required to take 2 doses. If you get to any health facility and they give you this type of COVID-19 vaccine, it is required that you come for another dose before the booster, which is the last one. But for Johnson Johnson, if you happen to get to any facility and you are giving Johnson Johnson, then it is only one dose. Then afterwards you take the booster. Then another information that is there is the name of the health officer, the health officer in charge of that unit. The name will be there, and also his or her signature will be there. So moving on to the online registration, I'll be reading out the question that might likely be asked of you in order to get you registered. So these are some of the questions that will be asked. We have the state of registration, then the registration number. So as soon as you put the person puts the name, state of registration, the registration number will pop up. Then we have the family name, which is your surname, first name and second name will be asked of you. Then your address, then your means of identification. Your means of identification, you can either provide your NIN, your driver's license, your international passport, like that. You can provide any of it in order to get registered. Then your date of birth will be asked of. Then your phone number, your email address, your occupation, then your allergies. Maybe you react to some particular foods or maybe drugs or injection. It will be asked of you in order for you to keep you on the safe side. Then your sex will be asked of, if you're a male or female. If you are a female, it will be asked of you if you are pregnant or not. If you are pregnant, it is advisable that you should stay, maybe you should take the vaccine months after you must have given birth. So there is no rush. You don't have to rush anything about taking of the vaccine. And then it will ask, then afterwards it will scan the barcode that is on the card that I've shown you earlier. And there's another space for indication of the type of vaccine you are collecting. Either it is AstraZeneca or Moderna or Johnson Johnson or Pfizer and so on. So then there's a date for a space for date for vaccination, the day you were vaccinated, and then the expiry dates and the batch number also will be included. After all of this information, it will create record for you. So after it must have created the record, the person that is helping you with the registration will upload it and update your registration. So after it must have done this and the network is good, it will tell you that it has been updated, so you can clearly see your registration number. And from there you can move on to put the registration number on the card and also in the manual register. So after doing this, we go to the authentication of your registration, that's verification. And then there are some processes in which it will take you to, it will still scan your barcode, then also take a picture of you to show your face. At least it's another means of identification. Then update it, and after it must have finished uploading, it will tell that the authentication has been successful. Okay, and afterwards your registration is complete. So after the registration must have been done, you can now go on to get vaccinated. The person who is in charge of vaccinating for COVID-19 will get you vaccinated, and that ends it. Okay, it doesn't take time. The registration doesn't take time. So far the network is very good. It doesn't take time, and it is very, very good. Do not forget this. It is very, very good that you eat before you get vaccinated. Don't lie that you've eaten whereas you've not eaten. Okay, it is not good to take vaccine without eating. And another thing that I'm forgetting now is that after you must have finished the online registration, there will be a text message that will come onto your phone, which will indicate that you've already been registered. Okay, it's a text message showing your registration number in order to confirm that you've been registered. And that is it for the COVID registration and vaccination. It is very important that if you are traveling to a particular country where it is required that you get vaccinated, please endeavor to take your COVID-19 vaccine card with you whenever you are going, because there are some people that have been turned back because they don't have the card, and at the end of the day they will start rushing. Let this not be your case. Try as much as possible to get vaccinated on time, most especially if you know you are traveling out of the country to another country where that requires that you have to get vaccinated and also get your card at hand. So this will be the end of this video for today. If you have any question or any suggestion about how you can get registration, more information, you can ask in the comment section. Thank you so much for staying till the end of this video. I really appreciate your support. If you've not subscribed, please try to subscribe. Thank you so much. See you again in my next video. Bye.